Alright, so here's the tutorial on Over Titan. So far, this is the game so far. So, when you join, you're obviously going to want to click Deploy. This appears. The reason why is because you have to do things before you deploy every single time you join the server. First, we're going to go into Loadout. You click on all these weapons, and it doesn't work because you have to select a class. Now, if you select a class, you can select all of these weapons, and you have to select the full loadout to be able to deploy. So let's do this, actually no, this, and the fist. And then we have to save the loadout, and then, still doesn't work, you have to select the team. Every single time the round ends, the teams will be set to nothing, and you'll be set to a neutral team. So let's deploy, and here's the game. As you can see, there is no new view models for any of these weapons yet, but it does work. So now it's time to get to a different part. So if you don't know how to go back to the main menu, you have to double tap M. There's also a store here, which will be used later on, and there is community servers. So if you just click server list, there are servers that you can join. And if there isn't specific servers that you want to join that aren't available, then you can join by their server code, which is told by your servers. Now, if you just go to create server, you can type in your server name and click the create server button, and it'll create you a server. But let's just say you want to mod your server. You just gotta join your server, and oh, there's obviously going to be some bugs with this, but it's working. So as you can see, there is an entire mod panel where you can modify everything about it. So say I want to give red team 2 times the amount of speed, 2 players, 2 times the amount of jump height, and 20 times the amount of health, but they are restricted to their secondary and melee. And blue team, we can leave it at 6 players. Actually, no, we should keep that at 12 or higher. We can restrict certain things here and there. And now, there's the infinite ammo toggle. So, obviously, you're going to want to click save changes. That's obviously the most right thing to do. But it doesn't do anything until you click update changes. Update changes changes it in the server temporarily, and then you gotta save it to the server, so then when a player joins after it becomes empty, then it'll load up all these modifiers. So now if we join red team, we have our full loadout. We deploy. We now have faster jump. We can now jump higher, we can run faster, and we're restricted to our secondary and melee. We also have 2000 health, which is also what we wanted because it's multiplying the health by 20. 100 times 20 is obviously 2000. Who wouldn't know that? I know, like, who doesn't know that? And yes, you can play this game right now while it's in testing phase. And I'll be releasing a couple updates here and there until eventually by next year I will have a full game. But for now, it is currently in testing. There's going to be a lot of bugs, and when new updates release, there's also going to be a lot of bugs. And sometimes the entire game won't even work when those updates release. So, yeah, it's still work in progress. So that's all I have, and hope you enjoyed.